Your boy's doing great, man. Your boy's doing great. Your boy's feeling good. It's episode 30. We two away, three away from 700 subscribers. You know we going hard, man. We going hard. We going hard. We doing what we gotta do because this is the grind, and we love the grind. We love the hustle. We're all about that, and we all about pushing the people to do better every single day. And that's our goal. One day at a time, one brick at a time, whatever you want to do, however you want to put it. We step into success every single day, every single day. And I hope you're doing the same. We're gonna get into this next topic, man. Hey, big news, big news. It is a presidential rematch: Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. We are here to see it. The WWE Championship, the United States is on the line, and we are going to see within the next 8 months who is going to be our next president. Let's tune into this video and see what's going on here.
The battle for the White House is set to be a rematch between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. Tonight, both men secured the required delegates to be their respective party's nominee.
And the next 8 months expected to be a fierce fight for the White House, but both candidates face serious challenges in their bid for a second term.
John Fanilio live from the News Center. We're tracking the primary and caucus results tonight, John.
Sandra Micah, with the delegates locked up, both the president and former president are charging towards a November rematch in what will be one of the longest general election campaigns in history.
The Biden-Trump rematch is officially here after both candidates secured the delegates needed to earn their party's nomination.
Now, let's be honest and let's be clear. This is what we all wanted to see, all right? Whether you like him or you like her or you like them, this is what we came for. This is what the U.S. people wanted to see, the rematch. Nobody cared about Nikki Haley. Nobody cared about whoever else was on the Democratic side. And nobody damn sure cared about Ron DeSantis. But shoot, we wanted to see this. And I want to know who you guys got this year, man. Who you guys got? It's going to be a close one, I think.
Nomination for president. President Biden secured the 1,968 delegates needed to win the Democratic nomination. Mr. Trump easily won the 1,215 delegates to lock up the GOP nomination. In Georgia, the president won more than 95% of the vote. The former president got more than 80%. Mr. Biden and Trump also handily won in Mississippi and Washington.
Are you ready to protect our freedom?
The president, hungry for a general election fight, releasing this ad moments after securing the delegates needed to head to the Democratic convention this summer, and releasing a statement saying in part, "I am honored that a broad coalition of voters representing the rich diversity of the Democratic Party across the country have put their faith in me to once again lead our party and our country in a moment when the threat Trump poses is greater than ever."
Hey, and then he falls asleep right after like this. Everybody knows Joe Biden's too old for this, man. Everybody know, but y'all got a lot of faith on him in the Democratic side. And we gonna see what actually happens with this, y'all.
Former President Trump posting to social media saying in part, "Our party is united and strong and fully understands that we are running against the worst, most incompetent, corrupt, and destructive president in the history of the United States."
Of course, Donald Trump is gonna take his shots and he's gonna throw his shots back. It's just known. It's just a part of the entertainment. It's a part of the politics. This is insane, man. We got two juggernauts going at it. I got Donald Trump winning. But we gonna see what happens.
Both have been vying hard for support in Georgia, a crucial swing state Biden won by a narrow margin in 2020, and where Mr. Trump is not only leading in the polls, but facing felony charges for trying to overturn the 2020 election.
And to all Americans, whether you are a Republican, an independent, or a disillusioned Democrat, of which there are many, All you had to do is watch that horrible State of the Union. That was the worst president in history.
This as both the current and former presidents met with foreign leaders. President Biden hosting Polish President Andrzej Duda and Prime Minister Donald Tusk.
Now, we broke down Joe Biden's State of the Union a couple of days ago, and he said some pretty interesting stuff during the State of the Union. To me, he wasn't like it wasn't like, yeah, I got to run out and vote for Biden now. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. For me, it was more like, this is my talking points. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I would like to do. And pandering to certain people. I saw a lot of pandering. And of course, both sides are pandering to certain people, and both sides want certain things done. But they do definitely have different opinions on a lot of things.
At the White House Tuesday, the Polish president calling on the U.S. and other NATO allies to continue their defense funding of Ukraine against Russia's invasion. Mr. Trump hosting Hungarian President Viktor Orban, a Russian ally, at his Florida estate on Sunday. Orban telling Hungarian media that Mr. Trump will not fund Ukraine's fight against Russia if reelected to the White House.
Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. telling CNN tonight that he'll announce his vice presidential nominee within the next 2 weeks. Kennedy says contenders include NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers, former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura, and Democratic Representative Tulsi Gabbard, just to name a few. Sandra Micah, sending it back to you.
John, thanks.
Okay.
A man is now.
Shout outs to him. Shout outs to him. We're gonna see what's going on with that, man. We're gonna stay in tune all the way through the entire year, the rest of this 8 months, to see what's going on with the presidential candidacy. Who's gonna come out with the most talking points? Who's gonna come out with the most heat, the most stuff that people want to hear? And who's actually gonna fulfill the stuff that they say they're going to do? Because I believe that Trump is a man of his word. Actually, he might not have the best character, but he is a man of his word. Biden, on the other hand, he promised so many people a lot of things, and he just seemed to not come through with some of those promises. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. It's going to be a close one, but I think there's going to be a little shift more towards the Republican side this year.